What a nostalgic feeling. Like stretching my legs after sitting for too long. So tell me, what is your name, little plaything? Don't bother looking around. You won't see me anywhere unless you look in a mirror. But the shadow you'd see hovering over your shoulder would just be an illusion. Anyway, you can't do anything about it. Me. Oh, I'm nobody special. I apologize. You'd have no way of understanding why that joke is so funny. You'll need an introduction, I suppose. Once I was called Boongagan, but I don't feel that name carries the same weight anymore, now that the language it comes from is long dead. It means the Primordial. You can call me that. Or I suppose you could call me something else. Master, perhaps. Oh, and you don't need to speak out loud. I'm in your head, so I can hear your thoughts. No need for you to make yourself look insane when you're in public. As for why I'm in your head in the first place, well, you brought me here. The fact that you're so shocked about it tells me you didn't mean to summon me. I was a little surprised that someone was able to summon me at all, since the last Pact holder wiped out any trace of the incantation. I suppose you spoke it purely by accident. It's not impossible. The actual words are less important than the meaning behind them. Don't you remember? You would have said something about your hatred for the world, how you plan to twist it to your will, etc. It doesn't matter if you mean what you said. You said what was needed to summon me. And now here I am. There's no one doing it now. To think, after all this time, I was finally summoned again. And it was completely by accident. While you were ranting to yourself after a bad day. You're incredibly lucky, or unlucky, depending on how you choose to think of it. But lucky or unlucky, we're now connected in a very personal way. Intimate, even. The mental connection is only a small part of it, because I'm much more powerful than you. I can freely hear your thoughts, but you can't hear mine unless I will it. The more important aspect of this pact is the power that comes with it. Indeed. You have access to some of my power now. Only a little, at least for now. With practice, you can use more. Well, technically, you can use as much as you want. But if you overextend, you'll let me in. And I'll be able to take full control of you. You'll have to be very careful. a mortal will hold out before they finally open themselves up just a little too much and finally become mine. Well, when you become mine, I get to command you as I please. You'll become my servant and do whatever I tell you to. I also like to give my servants a new form. Something terrifying to mark them as a true servant of the Primordial. To date, every single Pact holder has eventually succumbed to me. I'm afraid my power is simply too tempting to resist. As for what you can actually do with it, well, why spoil the surprise? You'll learn more about it as you go. But the first and most important thing you can use it for is to command my servants. Yes, indeed. They'll seek you out now that you've made the pact. And giving them commands doesn't usually take much power at all. That, at least, is somewhat safe. They'll do anything you ask so long as I don't command them otherwise. In the end, I'm the only one they're truly loyal to. You're welcome to try. Like I said, I see it as a game. If you want to try and resist me by not using my power, feel free to try. You could even try to break the pact. There are ways to do that. No, I'm not going to just tell you. Maybe if you use enough of my power, you become strong enough to read my thoughts and find out for yourself. Quite a dangerous path to walk, though. And personally, I wouldn't try to abstain from my power entirely. The more you can use it, the more you can wield safely. It would be wise to build your strength up a little bit. Whether you use my power or not, it will slowly become a part of you. Your mind may reach out for it reflexively if you ever truly need it. Several Pact holders in the past chose to abstain. Until one day, they found themselves in danger and tried to save themselves. If only they built up their strength, they could have handled that power. And believe me, you will find yourself in danger. I told you my servants will seek you out. I didn't say they were coming simply to serve you. If you don't use my power to command them, they'll tear you limb from limb. And some of them are stronger than others. Too strong-willed to be commanded unless you practice on the weaker ones. You're asking me. I don't care what you do. To tell you the truth, there's likely nothing you can do to escape your fate. None of the other Pact holders ever found a path to freedom. Perhaps you could be the first, but I wouldn't count on it. You could always become the first to give in to me willingly. That's never happened before. I might give you special treatment if you're good for me. It would be nice to have a willing, eager servant that doesn't need to be tamed first. I wonder what form I shall give you. You might look nice with horns, and not just one or two. I'm picturing a whole tangle of them, twisting around every which way. It would look so good on you. No, silly mortal. It's not as though you have a choice. Sometimes things are simply out of your control. You'll come to understand that eventually, one way or another. Oh, no need to be so afraid. I can feel your fear, but it's not necessary. I treat my servants well if they please me. You'll be very well taken care of. Though honestly, I don't really need another servant. I have big plans for this world, but they're coming along quite nicely already. I think your true value lies in your ability to entertain me. And the fact that the odds are so stacked against you is a little boring, don't you think? There's not much point in a game where I always win. Maybe I should help you out, just a little bit. Make things exciting. How about this, then? I'm going to tell you something I've never told a Pact holder before. Something that will really shake things up. So you ready? Alright. I'm actually living amongst you mortals. I know. Can you believe it? I've blended into your society, manipulating things from the shadows, pretending to be one of you, but leading your civilization along as I see fit. I tell you this because it makes me vulnerable. If you ever became strong enough, you could actually use my power against me, assuming you can find me. Now that would be something truly exciting. And if you manage to beat me, you would have my power for yourself. Isn't that a tempting prize? All the power you desire, and no risk of being corrupted by it. There. See, you have a chance that nobody else has ever had before. Don't you feel special? Don't you feel like you want to try and win our little game now? And if you're not feeling confident, about winning a fight against me, I'll grant you one last little favor. If you can find me, I'll grant you a wish. Anything at all that's within my power to provide. And believe me, I can provide you with quite a bit. Technically, you don't even have to use my power to find me. Although it will be much easier if you do. Yes. I can feel your little mind racing with ideas. Think of what you could have. How many people would get a chance like this? Just what I want to see. I want you to be motivated. This is going to make for a very interesting game. I'm starting to like you more and more already, little plaything. If you make things fun for me, I'll treat you very well, even when, if you lose. I think you'll need a little bit of time to process things. I'll withdraw for now, but remember this, I'll always be listening to your thoughts. Like it or not, we're connected now. I can't wait to see what you decide to do. Best of luck, little plaything.